So we have to talk about trade protected items. After a few days of dealing with this new change, I'm now pretty convinced that this will be a bad thing for trading and especially flipping skins, at least as we know it. Although just before we get into that, this video is sponsored by SkinsMonkey. SkinsMonkey is an instant trading site with a massive selection of skins, low commission, and an easy search system, so buying or trading your skins is as easy as it gets. They have daily, weekly, and monthly giveaways on their freebies tab, and also last but not least, by using my code DNB, you can get $5 for free just by trading on the site. So make sure to check out SkinsMonkey today. And thank you SkinsMonkey for sponsoring the video. Things are going to change. Peer-to-peer websites like CS Float will no longer operate like they used to, and that most likely is going to lead to a huge domino effect. It could affect skin prices, liquidity, and the way that skins are seen as an investment. Now, to most casual players, this new change seems like a great thing. Being able to reverse trades means that getting scammed is virtually impossible. The way that trade protected items work is that all CS2 items are now trade protected, meaning that you can now reverse any CS2 trades for up to 7 days. And it's extremely easy to do. You don't have to contact Steam support or anything, you just click a button and get your skins back. And to top things off, Valve even sends you a cute little email. Now, this is a good change, but only for the small percentage of CS2 players that actually get scammed. But for everyone else, for all of the people that don't click on phishing links, sign into shady websites, or give their account information away, this change is absolutely horrible. The ability to reverse trades effectively makes everyone's most hated feature 2 times as bad, and that is the 1-week trade hold. This new change to trading effectively makes it a 2-week trade hold. I mean, think about it. If you want to flip this skin, well, you used to just be able to purchase it, get it traded to you, wait 1 week for it to become tradable due to the trade hold, then sell it and get your money as soon as you send your skin to the buyer. Well, now if you want to flip this same skin, most of the process is still the same. You buy the skin, wait a week to relist it, and then you sell it. But now there's one massive difference. You have to wait 7 additional days to receive your money from the sale, so that whichever marketplace you are using can verify that you didn't reverse the trade in the 7 days that Steam allows you to do so. Long story short is that if it used to take you a week to make $20 from flipping skins, it'll now take you 2 weeks to make the same amount. And I'm not sure that this even has to be said, but if the 1-week trade hold didn't drive people away from trading, then this trade protected item change definitely will. And that is the main thing that can affect skin prices. If people don't want to deal with this new change and they don't want to wait a week just to get their money from selling their skin, then this can definitely drive people away from buying and selling skins. But what is the real reason why Valve made this change, and what can be done about it? Obviously, Valve says that they made this change to stop people from being scammed, and I'm sure while that is a part of it, in my eyes, the main reason why Valve made this change is to combat third-party peer-to-peer marketplaces, just like CS Float and GamerPay. Valve changed trading as we know it because they want more volume on the Steam community market. And if this wasn't obvious already, just look at cases and stickers. If you want to buy cases to open off of CS Float, sure, you can still do so, but you can't open them for 7 days after receiving them.
If he wants to send this now, I have to accept and then wait 7 days before I'm able to unbox, put it in a storage unit, use it at all. I can only preview the container for the next 7 days. But if I bought a case off of the Steam community market or a capsule off the Steam community market like this instead, you don't trade for it, instantly goes into your inventory. And then, unlike a traded case, you can just instantly open it. Gold, gold, gold. Okay, let me test this from Flow. It is now in my inventory. The capsule is within the 4 walls of my inventory. Am I able to unbox it? Preview container.
That's annoying. Can you put it in a storage unit?
No. You can't put it into a storage unit.
And it's the same thing with stickers. If you buy stickers from a third-party marketplace, you now have to wait a whole week to apply those stickers to your skin. But guess what? You don't have to wait at all to open cases or apply stickers as long as you buy them off of the tried and true Steam community market. So what can be done about this? The way I see things, you can either just put up with having to wait 2 weeks, or alternatively, you can start using bot sites like Skinport. Now, the way that Skinport works is they use bots to run their whole entire marketplace. So whenever you put a skin up for sale, you just send it to a Skinport bot, and then whoever buys it directly from the bot. But the big kicker about this, and something that Skinport has been doing really well for a long time, is that before you withdraw the skin, if it is still in the bot's inventory, you can just list it for sale again, meaning that it effectively completely gets rid of the trade hold. The only downside to this is that you won't actually get the skin in your inventory, so it looks like bot marketplaces are going to be the best spot to flip skins in the future. I mean, not really in the future, just from now on. And honestly, I believe that the next CS Float, the next biggest marketplace in the whole entire scene, is a bot inventory website just like Skinport, but instead of the 12% fee that Skinport offers, they have a 2% fee just like CS Float. If someone came out with a website like this that worked very well, that would definitely take over CS Float as the #1 marketplace to use. And because of this, I genuinely believe that in order for marketplaces to thrive like they have before, they'll most likely have to do away with peer-to-peer transactions and just move to solely bot inventories. There's now just so many reasons not to use peer-to-peer marketplaces, with the trade hold now effectively being 2 weeks, it being more complicated as a seller and a buyer, because obviously this whole video was talking about how it sucks for the seller, but if you are buying skins, you have to be paranoid for a whole entire week and basically worried about if that person will reverse the trade or not, because if they do, you then have to go onto the marketplace that you bought the skin off of, file a support ticket, and spend a pretty decent chunk of your night just trying to get your money back. Although I am being kind of hypocritical because I still will be using CS Float for the foreseeable future. Although the second someone comes out with a bot marketplace like how I was just talking about that has a 2 instead of a 12% fee, I absolutely will be switching over to that, because this new update effectively cut everybody's profits in half. It killed the dream of going from nothing to a knife for most people. It killed the dream of making profit off of skins for most people, and it completely screwed over all of the small traders. The only people who this big update didn't really affect is the big traders with a lot of money, where for them waiting a week doesn't really matter. But for everybody else that has a budget below $10,000, this is a horrible update. And obviously as a community we'll find a way around this. It's not really the end of the world. I know that this whole video I was being super dramatic, but as a community we've gotten past everything else, and this will just be another bump in the road. Although this is the biggest change since the 7-day trade hold, and I'd argue that it's even worse than the 7-day trade hold. So we're definitely going to be seeing a lot of changes over the next couple of months. By the way guys, we now have our very own Discord server. You can join it from the description if you want to find people to trade with, teammates, or if you want to be a part of the community. I do giveaways in there all the time, so definitely make sure you join if you don't want to miss out on free skins. And there is a 94% chance that if you're watching this right now, you are not subscribed. So if you just checked and you aren't subscribed, make sure to hit that sub button so that you don't miss out on any future videos or giveaways.